What up, y'all? This is your girl Cheryl coming from the Go Getter Circle. Today I want to talk about bald-headed ass broads. I mean, not bald-headed because they don't have hair. It's bald-headed because they always think they got it going on. Like, I don't know what makes them think that they're like most requested. I mean, everybody wants to talk to them. I just don't get it. Every time I turn around, one of them's got something to say about something they did or didn't do, or it could have did or should have done, and I'm like, do it, and then we can talk about it. It's like, I don't understand why we need to keep talking about fairy tales and things that you weren't in. You wasn't in it. Everything I talk about, I'm in. I'm in it. I'm in it. I'm in it. I'm on it. I'm talking about it. I mean, they're calling me for it. They're not calling you. You're asking me to help you get on my channel. I'm not asking to help get on yours. People keep asking me, to help them do something or be seen or get noticed. I just don't get it. Like, I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I know it's a problem worldwide, all the way around. People always thinking there's something that they are not, or they think they did something that they didn't do. Like, I'm still waiting on them to do something that we can talk about. What did you do? Did you fly a plane? You can't be Amelia Earhart, so we can scratch that out. Did you create a whole world? No, you didn't do that either, so I don't know why we would want to talk about anything else. I'm trying to pinpoint what it is they did. Okay, they had kids. I understand that. That is a big deal. It populates the world, but that only matters when you are a kid. When you become an adult, you leave all that stuff alone. As they say, you put all the childish things behind you. I'm not no longer a kid for you to tell me to clean up, brush my teeth, or whatever you thought you could tell me when I was a kid. So, I mean, that being said, especially if you didn't raise your kids, I mean, what can you possibly say? You don't have a say so. I mean, I don't know. What are we talking about here? I'm trying to understand what they're trying to get off of their mind. Like, what? What did you do? What is it? I don't ever see anybody coming to run and say anything to help do anything, to help do nothing. I mean, like, I know we always think everything is about Cheryl. Somebody saying something about Cheryl. No, sometimes it's just about you. You can't get nothing done. You see girls with men running around, they men will come be at their beck and call, but you can't seem to find anybody to be at yours. That's what I'm trying to say is it would be different if that's what I saw with you or with them or with whoever who think they're involved in my world and part of my entourage. I don't know what the hell these bras be thinking, but I'm always saying, no, you can back that one up, honey. Well, you need to back it up because I'm not seeing anything to go along with that, collagiate or whatever you call it. I'm just throwing things out in the air today because I've been quiet today. I have not been thinking about too much, but I just needed to get this off. Next time I see some bras, I really want to know what it is they did other than riding with Cheryl on somewhere, and Cheryl went sky high, and afterwards they went low with nothing else to talk about. It wasn't anything they ever did that striked up a conversation. It's always about what some Cheryl did because it is the bomb, you know what I'm saying? So, anywho, I wish they would find them something else to talk about. I don't need them talking about me because, man, my work speaks for itself. Straight up, my work speaks for itself. They just running their mouths about bullshit, So anyway, yeah, today is about bald-headed hoes. I got a couple of pins for them. the name of these pens, because I am a pin up girl, in case they didn't know. I'm sure they knew it. That's why they always trying to find something to go along with. They're having a hard time, because people already know you don't really have nothing going on, girl. You might have your head on this pen. So yeah, I got a couple of pens out here. I'm gonna put on tomorrow that represents bald headed hoes with nothing. So they can continue talking about something Cheryl did, something Cheryl got on, something Cheryl said, something Cheryl. I mean, they wake up in the morning with Cheryl on their brain and must be love Cheryl on the brain or something. So anyway, ladies, I'm not trying to start nothing here. I'm just trying to be like, wow, I know people have to look at this, especially from other countries, have to be looking at this like, wow, these are some thirsty broads. I mean, if I ever seen any, they are thirsty. Every time you turn around, they need something to drink. They need help. They need this. They need that. So yeah, I don't know. They so desperately want somebody to talk to them. Now they claim they got all these shows and things, but obviously nobody is watching them or listening to them. Or I mean, like, ain't nothing juicy about them. Okay, we already know your upbringing has been less than stellar. I mean, you can only say it so many times. I think Oprah said it. Somebody else said it. Woo-ah, woo-ah, woo-ah. That's how it goes. This is not BT. It's not Africa. I mean, if they ain't talking about what goes on in Africa, how people be looking over there, I don't think you can really say too much about how you looking over here, because it ain't too much different. All right. So that being said, ladies, tell me what y'all think about that. I mean, I know sometimes I don't exaggerate. I pretty much always tell the truth, and I do believe this is the truth, because all day I have to turn my radio down just so I don't hear these grimy ass broads. I mean, they just so grimy and thirsty, and they always they want to do the I'm a woman in distress card the way I do it so well, because I can make it look like a dream to these hoes, but they just can't have. I mean, you need to dream of a better look. That's the only thing you can be doing. I mean, wow. I mean, it just be like, it's mind boggling. I mean, you can tell people don't get much attention at home. Like on my day off, I'm just in my own zone, doing my own thing, create my own, looks and whatever. And you can tell these bras can't wait till the next day when I come back to work just so they can get in on something. Like, go sit your thirsty, bald-headed ass down. And I'm really getting, like, grind me on this podcast, because I did say tune into my podcast. Now I'm sure a lot of them hurry up and try to jump in it, but jump up so they can get one to have people listening. But as with everything else, I mean, nobody wants to hear people just trying to copy off of Cheryl. They just wanted to copy and mimic off of me. I mean, people do things. People want originality. That stuff was cool back in the 80s and 90s, where everybody wanted to look like a clown or a nightlight clown. I mean, all these things are just something Cheryl had, of course, some Cheryl got, and people wanted it. I'm still trying to get over there to Ronald McDonald so I can kiss him, because they gonna want that too. So I hope y'all want these bald-headed ass pins, okay? Because I think you would look good wearing them, so, no. Oh no, but it's been crazy. I'm telling you, this last couple weeks, I don't know what to say. I mean, it's been so much going on. Just trying to keep my head above water and, just find my own way as usual. But, you try not to let people stress you out or exert you and, and get you all off your rocker center, because they just, I don't know. I always look at people when they claim they got this, they claim they got that, like they claim they got millions, trillions, and billions. But every day I wake up, they, need to get in my cab or in somebody's cab that I'm in just so they can tell me how disgusted they are with how much they don't have something, okay? So I mean, and I'm an adult. That's the problem. That once we get to that part, I am an adult. Like you can go around acting like you somebody's kid. Well, we are all somebody's kid, but at the end of the day, man, you need to grow up. People need to grow up. I mean, I if you got so much, go use it. Why you constantly up in somebody else's face, grill, with your little sour face? I mean, as if somebody cared. I mean, this has been like a long time going on. I mean, nobody cares. You're just not whoever child you think you are over here. I ain't got no kids, so you definitely ain't my motherfucking child, and you definitely don't need to be asking me to help you do shit. I mean, I don't, I talks to my man, me and whatever relationship I have, because people actually think I don't have a man. They see me dealing with a man every day or however we deal with each other, because that's how relationships go. Whatever you and your man uh, deal with or come up with, that's between you and him. No matter if it's what other people think it should be. I mean, that's been the problem too. Everybody got an opinion on what I should be doing or how I should be looking or what, there's none of your business what I do with somebody else. I ain't doing it with you. That's the main point. Um, so you don't even need to stress yourself out about how my looks are, and I won't stress myself out about how your looks are. I mean, if you got a chance to do something, or somebody got a chance to do something, bravo, bravo. I'm glad for you. I mean, but if you thinking I want to carry it around and think about it or think about you even more, bullshit, I don't want to think about you. And then it's just a thing that people got wrong about, horoscopes. All people don't think alike. That was the saying about people's colors and stuff. When they used to be like, is your name so and so or whatever? Because were you the one that picked me up last time? When people try to act like all black people look alike, or all white people look alike, or all Asian people look alike, which most of them probably do, but no, I'm just joking. But they too want to get on the scene. I was just like, what? I mean, I don't know. This is not, last time I checked, it was America. I've probably been to a couple of places where it was just dominantly Asian, but it was still in America. So I don't know why people keep thinking I'm on their scenes and stuff. This ain't your scene. This Cheryl's scene, And I choose to talk to people when I choose to talk to them. But seeing what I get with, and I don't know, hey, it falls up into the bald-headed ass bras scene. You know what I'm saying? Wear a pen, buy a pen from me. I'm always buying something from you. Is how I look at it. So anyway, go buy some of my frozen yogurt. I buy some of your rolled up stuff. I don't know what it is. I don't need a butt though. I mean, I'm sorry I couldn't buy more from you as far as things I don't need. I don't need I'll buy a wig or something from there, but I don't need titties. I don't need an ass. I don't need, to make my eyes look a certain way. I've been pretty cool on that one, but so anyway, yeah. I don't know how else to put it, but I'm just ranting and raving today because I've been quiet and I just been thinking about what I'm trying to do next, and not think about I woke up this morning saying that I don't so many people have fallen on deaf ears in my book because I don't pay attention to half of the stuff. And I'm not really caring about what people got on. Like I said, I've never been a jealous broad. I mean, when you're in a relationship with a man, you guys have issues no matter what. It don't matter if you really jealous or if you really not. But when you in a relationship, you have arguments with whoever you're in a relationship with. Sometimes it's just about some petty shit, and sometimes it's like, wait a minute. But then that's just life for real. And if you don't like learn how to talk to each other in a relationship, then hey, things just don't work out. So I don't think if I'm talking to him about something or whoever I'm in a relationship with, that I'm like, it's about being jealous. Now, men got other kind of issues how they deal with stuff. Women deal with things differently. Deal with things differently. I mean, most men are like jealous and controlling. I mean, most of them are. And then women have some kind of control issues too, because wait a minute, you ain't just doing all this, that, and the other. Okay, so that being said, it is just life. People confuse just living a regular life with all. You don't have to be all stressed out and stuff just because you don't have something what somebody else has. I mean, it shouldn't be like, well, you want to argue about it. But I understand sometimes that's just people's religion. Sometimes it's just their culture. Sometimes people just born to have nothing. I mean, and just keeping it real. So, and the word says that, and we pretty much know which ones those are. So, I don't know. I do just I try to make the best of everything. That's something I really try to do, and I thank the lucky stars. No, I thank God that that I have learned to do that. Because when you are younger, when you are a kid, everything bothers you. You'll come home from school or wherever you go and crying or whatever because somebody always trying to bully you or bully, stuff like that. So I'm thankful today that uh, I, I would like to think that I had a lot to do with the not bullying people movement, because people always try to bully me, and that used to be a thing. So I'm so glad I had a hand and a part in, and a say in that. So this is the things I'm talking about. What have these broads done? I mean, every time I turn around, they arguing about another guy that don't want them. Now, I grew up seeing all that stuff, them arguing and fighting, trying to fight over a man that don't want them. I'd never seen a man come and get them, come and say he want them, or came and do nothing for them. So that's what I'm always like. Now, the stories people hear about are the ones that where men was running to my rescue. I mean, it might be sad when you look at it, but at the end of the day, they wasn't running for them. So I don't know. And I can't not. I mean, all I know is things have been done in the past to everybody. Every race. All kids have grown up feeling like somebody didn't. One of their parents didn't like them, or one of them liked their one child better, or whatever. I mean, most kids have to deal with that because I don't know. I mean, it's just life. Some things, life just, is life, and then things happen and we can't do anything about it. But wait till you get older and then you can make changes on your own and say, hey, I don't want my kids to feel that way then. And that's all you can do. You can't go back and change too much of anything. But I still say, what has these bald-headed bras done? What have they done? Have they, changed the world, the way the world looks at things? Have they created something that people just, can't live without? Because every time I turn around, I mean, that people can catch a bus or, you know, call another cab or something. I don't know. So, I mean, I don't see, especially over where I work at, I don't see tourists coming here saying, I want to see the one on the switchboard or whatever board the broad's on. I mean, I just don't see it. Now, if I seen it, I would be like, wow, they really, they really like her. Or they really think she did something that helped humanity. You know, other than sit at a desk just running her chops and whatever, you know. So I just try to be like for real with it, you know. I mean, I know they hear people come here to see Cheryl. I mean, who don't hear that? They hear that way over in Timbuktu. So, so I know I would. It would get on my nerves too. But knowing me, it wouldn't in a sense because I wouldn't really surround myself with things that get on my nerves all the time. You know, I don't want to be bothered. If I don't want to be bothered, then I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to sit and argue about it. I'm not the type of person be saying, "Oh, I don't want to be bothered," or "I really hate you," but then in another breath, I like you and I want to be around you. No, if I say "fuck you," I mean that's fuck you. You know, if I really don't have no reason to deal with you, and most of them I really don't have any reason to deal with them. I mean, at work related things, yeah, but as far as my personal life, no, I have no reason to be calling them, asking them their opinions. You know, yeah, I like some girls better than I do others, but that's just all what all people do, you know. Certain people you just can't hang out with. I don't care if you are a man and you put your pants on the same way. All men don't want to hang out with all men, and that's just for real. It don't matter. So when people come to me trying to act like, oh, that's we get the fuck out of here with that shit. I mean, saying seriously, I'm go talk to your kids about that goofy ass shit. Cause I ain't the one, and you know I don't believe it, and you know you ain't changing nothing I'm saying. So hey, just listen and go, or whatever. Grab and go, or a wig, or shake it and go, or whatever you need to do. Just get gone, okay? Easy, simple as that. So I don't know if you can't understand what I'm saying because I'm just going like 100 miles a minute talking. Sorry, check me out later when I'm not talking about this. So, whew, I don't know. I'm sure a lot of people go through these things, and especially when you get into these, work areas like in offices where people work. It's always been a complaint about people in the offices come gossiping, and every move you make somebody looking like she drank too much water from the water cooler. I mean, she took up all my break time. I mean, somebody ate my food out the refrigerator. I mean, so those things are always, me, what I complain about is you're gonna buy something out that vending machine, because I keep looking, checking that change, okay? So they be looking at me like, wait till the Coke man come back up again, whichever one you prefer, because you know. But anyway, so, but ladies, I'm just trying to say, I know I'm not the only one that deals with these petty things, and I'm just the one that always got the doggone radio on to broadcast everything. Like, hey, I'm about to broadcast these hoes. They so baldy, no. But I am done. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just like, whew, I've been having so much stuff going on this week, and it's just Tuesday. I mean, like, I feel like I've been like, churning, and so anyway. I would love to hear you guys' comments. Tell me what you think about it. I don't want to go on too long. I've just wanted to stop by and let you know what was on my mind. And I'm still working on, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if it's a good idea to get callers in or just call people randomly and ask them stuff. So I'm still working on that. I'm really just trying to get this down, make sure this is, how I feel about it. I mean, I want to continue my podcast because I like talking this way and just telling, I'm really trying to be really professional about it. But podcasts are podcasts. You do what you do, and everybody's got their own technique and their own schedules and whatever they talk about. And seeing how I don't really need to feel like I need to save the world, or I'm not good at how to videos, or talking about how to do things. I'm good at, hey, this is done. I mean, stick a fork in it, we done. Yeah, ain't nothing else. If you cannot figure out how to put that in there, then that's on you, you know. If you don't know where a hole is, then you don't need to be close to one. I don't know. So that's what I'm good at. I'm good at just saying, hey, if I can overcome my obstacles and get over my fear of things, you know, because I've never been known for talking in front of a crowd in public. None of these things, you know, I can tell, you know, so many times people probably thought I was, you know, ignorant or something, not because I'm black or whatever, or black looking or whatever. So, but ignorant because they never really heard me speak. And most of the times, if you don't ever hear somebody speak or talk, that's the first thing you think about them. They must be deaf and dumb, or, you know, they must can't talk, you know, in complete sentences. I mean, I complete sentences on and on and on and on. I mean, I could talk in my sleep and still people would understand what I'm saying. So, but anywho, I appreciate you guys for listening. Let me know. These are things I'm still working on. I'm working on just, you know, having a I can't get my words out. Just having a presence, public presence. You know, I mean, not like I don't have one. I mean, everybody know I'm so public, but they didn't know I can talk in a public way to get, you know, what I want. You know, I'm always good at getting what I want. I mean, so anyway, I thank you guys for listening. Tune back in next Tuesday and we can talk about something else. Have a good night. Thank you.